Perfect. We present you with a point. We didn't lodge here. That was the thing I think we didn't do. Yeah, we got some points. Let's make sure that we're prepared. Ominous clothes. Yeah. We've been here. We've talked to all these folks before. What's our reward? Yes, I'll be right with you. He doesn't sound old. You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? As a reward of 16 points, you may now enjoy our main restyling service. This will let you change the look of your horse's mane. Treat your favorite steed to a new hairdo. If you save up just 4 more points. Ooh, you'll be able to register 1 additional horse. We appreciate your patronage. Alright. Cool, well we're all rested. We have our warm temperature item here. Is there a fire? Okay, that's a fire, but that's not the type of fire that I'm looking for. Estamos. Let's cook us some food. So that's 3, 6. We're just gonna cook a bunch of these. Not the most boring thing we can cook. Not the most exciting thing we can cook. So I'll just go ahead and skip through these. But we do need to have a couple of these, just so when I lose all my hearts, I don't lose all my hearts. Okay, actually we can do 6, and then 7. Perfect. Does it actually do anything different? Like, do gold apples do anything cool? Simmered fruit. That's a lot. Let's cook to... Let's cook a whole bunch of mighty bananas. Give us some attack bonuses. Yep. Then let's throw in a whole bunch of these. That will increase our maximum hearts. This should do a pretty big boost to our maximum hearts. We can do it for a big boss fight. Yep, 8. That's a lot. That would double my health bar. And we'll throw in a 9. Extra music. We're going to crit the cook. So we have 12. Okay. How are we looking? I think we're looking pretty good. Well, we don't need Yuki. We'll take Neru back. Yeah, let's take Neru. We can board Yuki because we're not hauling around anything. Our staff always going to keep us warm, so we got all of that. If you want to tow anything, yeah, we're not going to tow anything. Let's change the mane. See what manes we have. So I have the Mohawk mane right now. There's the normal mane. I'm partial to the long mane because I think it looks pretty cool for a wild horse. The braided mane is not my thing. Ooh, long red mane, blue mane, green, purple, floral. I like the Mohawk because it's like more like a military-esque horse. The long mane though is pretty good. We'll go with that. Yeah. Good with me. Thanks for... That's all I can do. Thanks for using the stable. Talk to them. To see target and do that fun stuff. Okay, cool. We're now on our way to have an adventure. Okay. Let's see how cold this place gets. There's a fire over there, but that looks like a fire of a fortress. And I don't know how to slow down on a horse. I used to. You're supposed to go to press back on the stick. And then it'll slow him down. Yeah, that's a fortress. With a bunch of people. I think we're fine leaving it as is for now. Ooh, this is interesting. That post is not very sturdy. So this is going to require another Jota Zeta-esque build. Okay, we're going to have a nice base here. Then we're going to attach right here. Okay, we'll put it right here. And then we'll attach the second one right up close here. That should prevent it from moving in either direction. It's a hook there. Honestly, that should be okay. But because I'm never right about these things, we'll do another layer back here as well. Okay. President Hudson, put him here too. But it's cold. I got so many more signs. Try letting go. Didn't even move. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. Yes. And did you fix? I mean, you had to have fixed the bottom of the post, right? Not really. With your help, President Hudson's now standing firmly in place. It fills me my heart with joy. Take this with my thanks. 20 rupees. And then, yes, some spicy veggie rice balls. Not very much, but some cold resistance is good. And then, sleepover ticket. Sleepover ticket. Oh, with that, he's off. I still think the sleepover ticket is not a very useful item to have. Because like you're missing out on points if you don't actually spend the money to stay there. And every now and then you're gonna, if you got like the good bed, then you're gonna get like, you get like hints to things at the very least. You coming? I guess not. Okay. Get out the right weapon. Okay. Let's see how cold it gets. Because supposedly it's supposed to get really cold. It's a steep cliff. But here we are. It's a weird thing to have around here. I don't see anything. When you see things like that, it's most always usually a Korok Seed. And that is a flag. Which I don't know where that would be going or heading. But we're not here to get off course. Okay. Easy does it. Tabantha village ruins, so there's got to be a well around here. Not seeing one. Thanks for jumping back on the road. There's a treasure chest here, though. Soldier's broadsword. Yeah, we'll drop that one because we've used it for stuff. Getting one fresh is not a bad thing to do. And there you are, Mr. Well. And then there is another geoglyph. Right here. I'm a little nervous about that. Alright, well that doesn't look like that big of a thing. That was a bigger drop. Oh, that's cool. It's a spear. This is a monster, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bokoblin. It's all good. And that's a blue bokoblin.
Yep.
Purple rupee. Pretty good. Thank you for the baked apple. The reason that I'm not just using this to just like blow through it all really quickly is I want to keep the durability on my staff high, especially since I'm using it for warmth. Because once he gets out, then I'm going to swap to something a little bit more, you know, useful. Like my stick. We can actually fuse you together. Easy. Okay. Got it. Then we'll just put back on the stick, or my ruby staff. And then get a good place to warp out. Okay. And then figure out what we want to do with this geoglyph. Okay, bunch of enemies. Luckily, I have a sword with a stick. So I'm not feeling super worried about these guys. Okay, I might actually need to use something else. What a topaz rod. Actually, my Boko Reaper. Is there anything I actually want from here? I can take some pine cones. Yeah, everything else seems a little unneeded. I'm really hoping to light those boxes on fire so I can make more apples. Hello, Korok! Why would you give me a Korok Seed when you're hiding there? It's like the weirdest game of hide and seek. Okay. So we got the multi-hand. So we can build this thing. We can detach the wheel. We can detach wheel 2. And now we can launch ourselves upward. And hopefully get an idea of what this is gonna look like. We're not gonna get high enough with this. But you know what we're gonna do. Find that. Ooh, there's a nice little cabin over there. Okay. Geoglyph, 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 geoglyph. Where are your secrets? I think we're not gonna get much work done while we're down here. Let's get a little bit higher. We're gonna cut into our reserve energy a bit because I was impatient. Big geoglyph. But I figure if we can get as high as we can... I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Sweet! Now let's see if we're even more confused about what happens. Okay, so I still don't know what those little 5 stones are, but he was looking for one of them? So maybe that was like the one stone to rule them all or something? And then he gets imprisoned under Hyrule Castle. Okay, so this doesn't look like... This looks like a nice memory.
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend. So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No,
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru, she may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
There was a lot of interesting cinematography there. She grasped the hand. Well, the first thing was the husband wife, like, say something, and he's just like, I don't know. I like that interaction. But when she reached out to grab her hand, you could see the Triforce symbol etched on her arm. And then she said wisdom takes time. Wisdom, specifically. Which Zelda has historically been associated with the Triforce of Wisdom. So there's a connection there. And Hylia is... okay. So Zelda is also supposed to be like a mortal reincarnation of Hylia, which is a lower goddess, but it is the goddess of time. We're gonna defeat you because I need your power cores to power my vehicles. Hey. Hey! Don't do that. Wasn't prepared. And you're just defeating me with a... Come on. There we go. That takes care of you. And also takes care of you. Good. Just good enough to hop into the fire. I really wanted to do that so I could eat this meat skewer. That's what I really wanted to do. Are you just gonna keep doing that? Okay, well that turned out to be a very painful thing just to get 2 or 3 things. 3 Zonai cores was not worth the amount of effort that I put into it. But I guess I'm very bad at taking out flamethrowers. Which is excellent. That's making me feel really good about whatever challenges are to come. I like to shoot the fruit on the shield. That was kind of interesting. I think what it's supposed to do is like once you hit it, like it freezes the enemy. So pretty glad I shot him with an arrow. Is there somebody there? Maybe someone's come to help. What are you saying? Why would anyone help us? This place is crawling with monsters. Huh? Monsters? I can't hear them anymore. Come on, Jogo. What's taking you so long? Quick, you gotta unlock the door. Okay. You defeated the monsters. It's a deep voice for a thin guy. Thanks for helping us. We took a break here in this vacant house to get away from the cold, and before we knew it, monsters had us surrounded. Hey, you should be sure to thank him nice and proper like. I still can't believe you came to help us. You really did save us, you know. Ever since the upheaval, there have been more and more monsters. We were trying to be careful, but... I don't know how to thank you enough, but please take this. Spice elixir. I just feel like it's thanks enough, not for someone who saved our lives. Oh, hey, I got an idea. Mister, do you know anything about shield surfing? I am familiar with it. Of course you are. You haul yourself to a place covered with snow. So you gotta know a thing or two about shield surfing. Anywho, just remember, after you get the shield in position, all you gotta do is jump on it and ride. But of course, there'll be no surfing until you get some momentum going. It's kind of tricky like that, eh? Ah, that's right. If you like that shield over yonder, go ahead and use it. We brought plenty of our own. I may not look it, but I used to be a professional shield surfer, you know? I heard a rumor there's this legendary surfer somewhere in the Heber Mountains, so I came here looking for him. But, well, I didn't know their exact location. Worse yet, I took a break here and ended up surrounded by monsters. Hey, but if you need to know anything about shield surfing, at least I can help with that. Anything you don't understand about it, just go ahead and ask me. I was gonna say, I got the side quest to open the door, and then it completed. I was like, that's an odd thing that we would get the quest after we've completed it. But luckily that was also accounted for. Ooh, what's some helpful spicy peppers growing in over here. It's like the game wants you to be prepared for the cold. You know, I'm still a little disappointed. I was expecting that things would get way colder way quicker. Alright, there's the shrine. And here is a cave. Is it going to be warm inside this cave? I don't think so. Kind of. Alright, climbing ice is the worst. Because you're gonna slip on it. So it's better to climb like so. Just double check, make sure there's no weird or anything that we're gonna miss in the back. Some bloom seeds, some bomb flowers, good old stuff. A Babbul Gem. So we're done with the cave technically already. Yeah, we got 18 of those. Can't wait to run into Kilton Brothers. Got some good stuff there. Probably need to sell some flint next time we see a merchant, because we're at 99 of them. Okay. That bow is done for. We took a picture of a blue one, I think, before, right? Yeah, we have. Okay. Ow. Alright. Alright, Ganondorf Moblin. You were really no match for me, were you? None of you were. Because even for a new enemy type, you're not that threatening. Alright, and there's ice this way, so we will swap the right stuff. Because just holding this doesn't take any durability. Which makes a thrilling user experience to be practical. There's probably a life lesson in this. Like, we could be faster, and we could be, like, way on top of things. We could get things done efficiently. But in life, usually good things happen to those who wait. Who wait, you know, with the right tools and everything like that in place. So that's what I'm really trying to do, is I'm just trying to be an educational Twitch stream. Feathered Spear. A spear used by Rito soldiers. Its point is now decayed. It still boosts quick attacks in midair. Well, it is a really good spear. I'd say we can get rid of this Guster to give it a shot. And then we can ascend. What's in the chest? Just rubies would be good. A soldier's claymore spear. That's actually better than a lot of things. Let's get rid of this Zonet longsword. That's not as good. Sweet. I didn't miss any mining over here, did I? I don't think so. Yeah. Pretty simple, pretty easy cave. Get worried about the keys. Hope they don't find me. Alright. And here we have a campfire with another cave. Nat's Mushroom Quest Chronicle. My sister Megan and I came all the way out to Hebra in our quest for mushrooms. Thanks to the upheaval, all sorts of new caves formed around here, and they're just full of good stuff. But my sister and I aren't after bright bloom seeds and ore deposits. No, we're after that precious mushroom that only grows in caves, and you can bet we're gonna find a ton of them. Well, we already know what you sound like. Oh, Megan is a girl's voice. Nat, please, I just can't do this. At least not with this cave. There's a lot of other caves open by the upheaval. Let's try a different one. This one is surely full of creatures different from anything we know, and I'm already itching to go home. Come on, Nat. Come on, little sis. You can do it. I mean, we traveled all the way this way. We need to at least gather the bright caps inside, at least. That's what we came for, and you can only find them in caves. We made it here safe and sound. I can't bear to leave until I have 10 of them. Let's go in, please. We've got to. Then go by yourself, Nat. Wait, what? No, we need to go together. Oh, that aroma. That soft light. Could it be that you have some bright caps? I really, really want bright caps, and 10 of them will do the trick. Would you maybe give them to me? Sure. Thank you. I don't expect them for nothing, so here, I'll trade you for this. A spicy tomato mushroom stew. Good. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't need to go into that awful cave. But I have to say, it's amazing that you've collected so many bright caps. I mean, they're only found in caves like this. Yeah, it is amazing. Ooh, you love a good cave, don't you? And so do I. They can hold all sorts of wonderful things. Alluring things, valuable things. Like gems from the ore deposits, bright bloom seeds that illuminate dark places, and bright caps, of course. So, if you had enough of these bright caps, maybe you could try, Nat, you're not thinking about that, are you? And him? I'd never. Not that. Unless, maybe. Right, we agree, I think. Sorry, I forget you heard anything about that. Sister secret. But if we meet again, it'd be fate, wouldn't it? Then we'd have to tell him. Whoa, Nat, has this guy caught your eye or something? Don't be ridiculous. That was just a thanks for the bright caps. But I will say we're scouring high and low for something here in the Hebra region. We searched most of the south, so we tend to go to the north. If we meet again, we'll tell you that secret of ours. Well, see you. Hey, let's head up, Megan. See you around. Took a second to get the character there. Cave mushrooms that glow. Cave mushrooms that glow. Complete. We did it. And there's also a secret thing up north, which is probably going to be some sort of shrine thing. I'd imagine. Ooh, diamonds. This is a good cave to be in. Okay, let's throw not a spicy pepper, but a fire fruit. Yeah. Thank you. Do we need anything else around here? I don't think that we do. We do need to be careful because I'm running out of mining equipment. So that probably means that you are going to be my new mining equipment. hello. Did you fall down? How horrible. Okay. So you're just a normal one of these. Okay, Boca Reaper gun. Mighty Zonite sword. Like stone. Kick the can. Kite shield. Rito warriors cherish a shield. Its unique design is designed with mid-battle flight in mind to facilitate aerial combat. I mean, I guess I'll take it. That's technically better than my sled shield. I was kind of expecting like there might be something kind of cool that you could do with it, but maybe not. Maybe it's just the design. It is a cool looking design though. Like, I'll give it that. Okay. So that's just rocks. That is a big thing that's gonna be, I would like just like to burn. Okay, but here's the trest, because there was a whole bunch of those little stick things, which usually indicates that there is an armor piece in here, and an armor piece I'm very excited about. Also, I have a flame emitter. Picked that up when I got burned with it like 30 times. Might as well use it. And what do we get? Frostbite shirt. Made for ancient rituals, this item's cold-absorbing cloth produces frost in low-temperature environments. Interesting. Also interesting. Is that going to take us anywhere quickly? It's not going to take us to like a secret chamber. Yeah, that's just where we were, because that's the shield. Okay. And there is the bullfrog has got to be up there. Yeah, you can hear it. Well, we're running low on arrows, which is a weird thing we haven't run into for a long time. Okay. That'll burn down. We just don't want to leap into that. I forgot I didn't have my boulder on, which is bad because the flamethrower never really lasts all that long. That'll break in one hit. Okay. And there's my arrow. There's the Brightcap. And there's the Babbul Gem. It's another couple of giant bright bloom seeds. We've got quite a few of those. Exploring in the chasms is going to be very, very nice. I'll take the rock sledge. Not because it's really good, but because it's okay. Don't want to get rid of all my extra energy. Be nice to have some of it. For a second there, I thought that was a merchant, but that's just my horse. And the camp is gone. We can be very prepared to be here in the cold weather. Put this frostbite shirt on. It's like zonite? Because it has like glowing symbols on it because we're in cold weather. Which is an interesting thing to have. Okay, so there's the tower. And here's the stable. And that's the shrine associated with it. nice little use of the Ascension power. Oh, and look at this. All of this stuff that could use a little burninating. The Oromuwak Shrine. I don't think we have to wait for the things to burn down. I think we can just get it done. It's interesting to see. It's interesting to see what continues and what doesn't, because that should have caught flame by now. Yeah, see, and it's gonna catch fire really quickly. And the reason that it doesn't is because the shrine, everything like pauses, like the enemy movement, stuff like that pauses. So that earlier today when we saw the ice melting, it really wasn't the ice melting; it was just the animation of it melting. A launching device. Oromuwak Shrine. Okay. I mean, this looks very simple. We can use this. Okay, if this uses it as a wind burst, then we don't want to use... Oh, that has a wind burst too. Yeah, we'll use the rock sledge. Because as far as mining implements go, that's not going to be super great. Okay. So we have several mine carts. And no obvious way up. So, and I think the first time ever, we have to go into this previous room and we have to pick up objects. That's not something typically that we've had to do in shrines. And every time that I've done it, it's been kind of a joke or a meme. Come on. I can see why they built this ramp. We're taking 2 of them up just because. I feel like I lost one there. Okay, maybe we'll build it off the track first. Thank goodness for the respawning rockets. And there. So that looks good. We'll put it on. Perfect. And here we go. Woo! That's fun. And okay, so I have 3 rockets here. So it's like the idea that like it's not this, right? Like this is kind of odd. That was pretty neat, though. That's gotta be the intended way. Why else would they like have 3 separate lineups for that to happen? Because, like, one wouldn't be enough, so you'd have to connect it to at least 2. But we probably could do it with just 1. But then why would they put 3 there? Unless they want you to do 2. But it's not like would have 2, like, it would have propelled you too fast? It's not like you couldn't jump out. I don't know. The questions that don't matter that are going to keep me up at night. Why would you design 3? Is that third one supposed to be a red herring? So it's like, oh, you think that you have to build up to 3? Or did it just some guy was just like, you know what, that'd be really fun. Why 3? Yeah. We're 2 away from 5. I don't think we're going to get to 5 tonight unless we get really lucky. There's probably going to be a shrine at the Rito village, actually. If we get close enough to it. Which we are pretty close to it. We're just right across the way from the stable. Yeah. You literally can see it as you walk out. Like, that's the village. Right there. Okay, and there's my horse. Okay, let's get going to the stable. There might not be a shrine there, actually, come to think of it. It's kind of odd that there wouldn't be. The Lucky Clover Gazette. That's kind of fun to do. It was a real whirlwind. Guess it's time to collect some wood. No kiddling shortcuts. My Hylian pinecone mishap has taught me that. Gotta do the work and chop down the trees, hmm? Oh, welcome. This is Rito's stable. No, it's not. It's the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm sorry, old habits die hard. Harder than stables do, clearly. Ahem! I just do odd jobs, so if you have a business with the Lucky Clover Gazette, please ask somebody inside. Well, we know about all those other things. Still can't believe one Hylian pinecone could burn so intensely. Yeah, we learned about that, didn't we? Also, I keep picking up flint, but we can't use flint because we're stuck. We'll do it all from here. Shh! Tracy, our editor here, is getting ready for our big Princess Zelda investigation. You hear about our newspaper, right? Then you can talk to me too. I'm next in charge. I gotta say, you did a good job finding us out here. Some go right on by. It's pretty unusual for a newspaper to be run out of a stable. Tracy cheated the previous owner out of the place. But you can see things like they are, don't you? Hey, wanna be a reporter? Shine out some light on the truth. Expose the evils in our world. I could put in a word with Tracy for you. Hey, quiet! Don't you listen, Pen? I told you I was busy, but you keep bothering me. And another thing, I bought this place from the owner after we came to a fair, mutually beneficial agreement. Could you stop telling people I cheated him out of it? Sorry, Tracy, but there's a new applicant for a reporter job. I wanted you to know. New applicant? Hang on. You look like... Lee! Hey, sorry, Pen, but could you give me and this guy here a second here? Alright, how about you give me the whole story, Link? I'm the editor of the Lucky Clover Gazette here, if you couldn't tell, so don't worry. I know everyone involved with the story. Pura asked us for help digging into what's happened to Princess Zelda. Now tell me everything. What exactly brought you here? Story, this, that, the other. Interesting. So that's why she's asked you to investigate places seriously impacted by the upheaval. Well, coming here was a great call. What I mean is, we're getting tips from all over Hyrule. So many, in fact, it's been hard to keep up. And among those tips, We've been hearing about someone who looks like Princess Zelda and appearing in all sorts of places. I was about to assign Pen to chase those leads, but he could use a partner. I won't tell Pen who you are. It's better if no one knows you're involved. What do you say? Think you could work with him as we investigate? Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free, though that'd be nice. Wait just a second. I'm gonna get you a little incentive from the back. Here we go. Ta-da! The full set of Froggy armor. Froggy armor? With this set on, it's easy to cling to wet surfaces. No slipping. Ooh, that's nice. You'll work with Pen to chase down all these news stories, and I'll give you this armor. Piece by piece, all yours. Wow. A pretty good deal there, Link. Anyway, that's my offer. Hey! Pen, you can come back in. Oh, I thought he had a rock on his face. Starting now, this guy's your partner. Well, if our editor says you're in, then it looks like I had you sized up right. Tracy knows how to pick 'em. Alright, you two. Here's what you're going to do. Visit every stable for leads. Pen, you'll head this all up. Stables bring in people, and people bring in details, and details are what we need. Now get me some news. Oh good, we have to go back to all the stables again. Alright. The archives are currently closed. Check back later. 1L. He puts on a pretty confident act, but Pen's still a rookie reporter. There's a number of things he hasn't gotten a handle on yet, so take care of him. Remember, where there's a crowd, there are rumors, and when there are rumors, there might be leads to Princess Zelda. Canvass the stables and see what you can find out. It's not how you spell canvas. Okay, listen up, partner. We're on the trail of truth about Princess Zelda. We can't even let the smallest clue slip through our talons. Or hands, in your case. You don't have... Those aren't talons. Those look like wings. Are the edge of a bird's wings called talons? Because if that's true, then I have been wrong half my life. The other half of my life, I didn't know what the word talon meant. We should visit as many stables as we can. Travelers always have plenty of goings-on to talk about. So long! I like that. Good catchphrase. I guess since this isn't a stable, Beetle is not going to be hanging around here, is he? That's fine, I suppose. The bridge is busted. Let's see, 1L. They have like actual coats, which is really interesting. What time period does this take place in? They didn't have coats like that in ancient times, right? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Let me guess. You have a business in the Rito village as well? We're sorry to disappoint you, but there's bridges down. There's no way across. Since the newspaper ran an article about the Rito food shortage, supply shipments have started to arrive, which is great. But with no bridge, there's no way to transport the goods to Rito. I'm at my wit's end here. And since the sun is refusing to show its face, it's cold. I might throw another Hylian pine cone on the fire. Those things burn hot. Last time I stoked the fire with one, it caused a gust of wind that made my bangs all frizzy. Recently, that guy Gally tossed one into the fire next to some newspapers. The papers, they got caught up in a gust of wind and flew all the way to Rito village. There's no way to treat the written word.